Welcome to ComSpark TV. We're coming live to you from Indianapolis, Indiana today. I'm Jeff Teeter, and I'm on the ComSpark Executive Host Committee, and today I'll be the guest interviewer. Today we have with us Matthew Simpson. Hi, Matthew.
Jeff, good to see you, sir.
Matthew is the Vice President, Senior Vice President, and Chief Information Officer at Ciproms. Matthew, let's get started at a high level. What's one of the most concerning issues facing you or your peers in the IT field today?
I always feel that security is the number one issue that people face. The way that the world is going today, when you look at all of the hacking events, whether it's the government, Sony or Target or somebody like that, being able to secure your data, keeping that data tightly contained within your environment is the number one issue, and I think it's going to be the number one issue for a long time. Technology is going to change. We can look at how 5G is going to change the world, but even when we look at things like that, how are we going to secure that network and make sure that that data doesn't get breached? Okay.
Staying with that topic then, information security, sometimes called InfoSec. What, in your opinion, is the most overlooked issue concerning information security?
I think people tend to overlook the inside threat. When you look at what's out there today, you hear about the ransomwares, you hear about all the bots and all of that, and hackers coming into your environment, but people tend not to look at that disgruntled employee and what they can do to your data and what they can do to your network. So while we have the world of Office 365 and access everywhere and the ability to get to data from any place, that also means that that disgruntled employee can get to your data from any place, access and cause all kinds of issues. So I think the inside threat needs to be addressed just as much as that outside threat to keep them from coming in. But what happens from somebody, even with the flash drive or something, trying to get data to take out? Majority of breaches happen because of something internally, right? Not so much the outside. And the outside guys, if they really want to get in, they're going to find a way in. We also have to stop those trying to get the stuff out of the company.
Okay. Something a little more traditional, but new processes being applied is equipment lifecycle management plans. Are you doing anything with that at Ciproms?
We tend to do a 5-year cycle of equipment. I like to refresh it then. I am not one who believes that we need to be on the cutting edge of technology. We don't need to be bleeding with everything that happens out there, but I do like a sharp blade. So we like to have a refresh about every 5 years, go through, recycle with a company that then takes it, keeps it a little green for the recycling and things. But that cycle, I'd like to make it about a 5-year cycle.
Okay, thank you. Strategically, you hear a lot of organizations and persons in your role talking about the transformation of their business with regards to digital strategy. You have any thoughts there?
Right now, AI, robotic process automation are two of the big ones that are there today. We actually are really delving into the robotics portion, the process automation through robotics. I think that there are plenty of opportunities that are there to be able to take jobs, to be able to take data, take functions and automate those functions to be able to provide several efficiencies within companies. And so that robotic automation, I think, is a great way to go.
Okay, so with regards to that, the transformational digital experience, are you doing that in-house, or are you depending on partners for that? And actually, I'm going to expand the question a little bit as well. A lot of organizations such as yours are looking more and more to get the mundane or the KTLO, to keep the lights on, looking to as a service type function. Some people refer to that as cloud in some respects. Are you doing anything with that?
We, when you're talking about things like help desk, those types of functions, we'd like to have some of that kept in-house. If it's something that requires touch, we like to have that in-house as opposed to outsource to a third party. Part of that has to do with customer service. Right? Nowadays, we've gotten to the point where everything has become so outsourced that there's not that personal touch when somebody has a problem. So if I can keep at least the help desk level to a high touch environment, I can keep my employees happier because they're getting the response quickly and they have somebody there who they can talk to. If we're talking about just the general network, the server side, that employees don't really, it affects them if it's down, but it's not a high touch. Outsourcing that to a third party is great, and we actually do outsource some of that support to other folks.
Well, great. Well, hey, Matthew, thanks for your insight today,
Absolutely.
and thanks for joining us.
My pleasure.
Again, this has been a ComSpark TV with Matthew Simpson from Ciproms. And if you want more information or want to follow up on this, you can visit comspark.tech.
Thank you. Appreciate it.